Meeting of Galway and Roscommon in the championship. Shane Conan of St. Bridget's. Dermot Murtagh, the Roscommon captain. Now that's up to David Murray, the fullback. So they've got their corresponding numbers at the back correct. Here is Colin Neary, and Neary, you can see the sort of impression he's made on this team this year.
His first season, he's settled really into it. Murray above, slipped it out. Nice finish from Colin Neary.
Paul Conroy thought for a moment he was going to kick it long. Big 2-point threat for him. Rob Finnerty wins it again. Niall Higgins is the defender. Finnerty again didn't shoot. Paul Conroy will off his left boot, and that's a nice score for Paul Conroy. They got through easily. They lead 3-1.
Yeah, great ball inside from Conroy.
Gleeson got huge distance on that, and it's come to Cian Darcy. Clean take from the kick out. Now John Marr. Marr shifts it left to Killian McDade. There's options in behind here. Carroll out of his line. Rob Finnerty. Goal chance. Finnerty gets the point. That had goal written all over it. There was real hesitation in the Roscommon defence. The loop on the pass didn't help them at all. Sean Kelly. Kelly drinking one way, then the other. He's really fit this year. Look at that. Kelly bursting through, lets the ball go. It's come back out to Sean Mulcairn. Appeals for a penalty. Kelly in around the back. It kissed off the post, and it's in the back of the net from Matthew Tierney. He was the quickest to react after the ball came off the upright. Galway get their goal.
Fairness to Matthew Tierney, when the ball rebounded to him, it was a brilliant finish low into the corner. Sean Kelly off the post, and then a good finish. Kept it down, hard to stop.
Paul Conroy with the foot pass, brilliant movement from Matthew Tierney. The pass wasn't bad either. Dylan McHugh has to check back out. Matthew Tierney on the end of it again. Paul Conroy. Conroy going for two. He likes that one, he really does, and that's what they were doing very much so in the early stages of the league. He's such a threat from there and further out. That is Cian McKeown, and McKeown had to drop the ball. Then it squirts loose and Galway turn it over. Big roar around Pearse Stadium, and then they return the ball to Roscommon, and here they come. Here's an opportunity for Ben O'Carroll, and O'Carroll scores. Galway had that under control, it seemed, but nobody told Roscommon. There's, well, it was a brief hooter. Well, that's a bit better. Here's Paul Conroy for two. This will end the first half, and they'll end it on a real high. And that's a big score, and it'll give them a huge confidence boost going in at half-time to swell their lead by 2 points. Colin Neary of Roscommon, Enda Smith. Now Neary is tracked by Cian Darcy. Smith goes back to Kieran Murtagh. That'll be for two. It's outside, and that's brilliant from Kieran Murtagh. Maybe that's the spark and the moment they needed just to really come to life in Salthill. Eddie Nolan. Dermot Murtagh going for two. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. Wonderful from Dermot Murtagh. Galway just didn't put him under enough pressure, so the two scores they've gotten in the second half have been two 2-pointers. There's Brian Stack with him. That's not a good pass, and Keith Doyle could feel the presence of John Marr behind him, and they've managed to turn the ball over. Sean Mulcairn, I think it was caught at the side of the face accidentally. Massive amount of space. Roscommon have lost their shape completely. Now it's Killian McDade. He's really quick. McDade for his second point of the game. And Roscommon, architects of their own misfortune there. They had control of that and lost it out here, and Galway pounced. Kieran Murtagh and Enda Smith tight to him. Well, Karen has done quite a job on him when he's been close to him. 6 minutes since Roscommon scored. Two 2-pointers and a 1-pointer. Here's Donny Smith for two. Oh yes, that is absolutely outrageous. Just keeps the scoreboard ticking over. They are still there, Roscommon.
Yeah, lovely score. He was aware he was on advantage and just had a pop at it.
Matthew Tierney and Cian Darcy. I think it's at least 6, is it, that he's caught clean? Won't be able to leave him out of the team for the next day, whenever that is. Will it be in 2 weeks' time? Galway moving through the gears again in the Connacht final. Here they come, and that is from one end of the field to the other. Liam Silk from the kick out. Darcy catches, sets up the attack. It's slick, it's fluid, it's fabulous football. That is a very impressive display from Galway. Roscommon tried their absolute best, but Galway were just able to respond whenever they needed to, and they've won here, and they've won big by 124 to 18 points.